Well, if it isn't a llama, well, tell you what, you Fwiggy, I love you the most, actually. Said peanut butter toast. See, that sounds good. Warm toast that's not too crunchy with some peanut butter on it. So good. Like, actually so good. What the fuck am I typing? I hate when that happens. Alright, there we go. How's your ankle feeling? How you feeling in general today, Telly? You frightened kind of lommel? I have a long to-do list today, but we're going to get it all done. Wish I had bananas. Yeah! Some fucking bananas with some peanut butter toast is so good. Meat Train, hello, King. Proud father to be, beautiful man. Hope you're doing amazing. Banana honey drizzle. Actually, shit. That's what I would have done right now. That's something I forgot to do. I should do shopping as well. Oh my god. Good call. Ya telly love. Yeah, that's something that I was going to do before I started this stream. It's alright. I actually don't have a lot to get, so... it won't be too bad. Yeah, that's a good delivery window, too. Yeah, this will be quick. I searched shampoo and there's Drano. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put Drano on. Send me your to-do list. Yeah, I should actually, so that way we have it. Zerdan, hello. How you doing? Smashed out. You did smash out that to-do list. That was awesome. Oh yes. Long appointment day today where we got a tour. I see you met everyone that'll be helping with the baby and stuff. Oh, good. Okay, meat train. See, that's nice. That's nice. Getting familiar with it all. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. Let's do that. What else do I want to get? So is that stuff? Let's look at this. Yep, that's really cheap. Oh my god, dude, Pepsi is so cheap right now. It's incredible. What a freaking... Oh my god. It's so good. What else did we want to do? I think that might have been everything that I needed. Yeah, I mean, we could just touch it up later on, I guess. You know, if there's anything else I need or want. Need or want. What about some barbaca? Might have to get some barbaca, huh? Alright. Yeah, I don't think I wanted anything else. I think we're good. Let me add this just for fun. Alright. That'll come in a couple of hours, too, so we'll be ready for that. Maybe even later. Maybe I want it to come later on. Not as hot outside or something. Yeah. Like maybe 7 to 9. That'd be a good time to do it. It'll be dark. And it'll be before the next stream, because we are going to stream again tonight. We are going to be on Twitch again tonight, y'all. It's going to be fantastic. Some things are happening. Tanglewood's new. All kinds of things. What's up, Aries? How you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, how sick is this r.e.p.o guy? I like him. He's very cute. A few details you're missing on... Or we're missing on things. I think I've told you, but I'll do... Okay, sounds good, Meat Train. Yeah, for sure. I just sorted out one of your to-do lists. Wait, you did? Ooh. My lockdown? Oh, sick. Okay, let me see. Perfect. Okay, okay, sick. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, that's perfect. So perfect. Thank you, Telly. Okay, yeah, that's one thing down for sure. Well, we got groceries and we got that done. I need to look at making panels, redoing panels and stuff too. So we'll do that. Alerts is going to be like an ongoing thing. Yeah, panels for Twitch, they're all out of date now. We talked about that a little while ago, and I just never did it. And my about also has to change, because that's also out of date. Oh, shit, you know what else I need to do? I'm going to write this down in the Discord, too. And new... There we go. Couple of big things right there. That intro video has been bothering me forever on Twitch, because it's just basically a compilation of games I don't play anymore, you know? It's like, we gotta actually record something that, makes some sense. Makes some sense. Well, y'all, we're on level 12, and what that means is we're doing very good. But we got a lot of room to go. Weapons are full, that's nice. No loom, so that's also nice. Look at this, Zerdan. How you doing, Zerdan? How's the charity stuff going? I hope it's going well. Looked like it was quite fun and quite a success. Oh, a yak hammer. Whoops. Okay, good. I think that's it for, like, now. We do have to find a day to record some stuff. Whoa! Never mind, there is a loom. Am I stupid? How did I say there was no loom, and yet there's actually a loom? I mean, I was purposeful when I said there was no loom. Did anybody else see the loom hands? That's crazy. It only did 5 damage to me somehow. Yeah, recording Lockdown is going to happen on Friday, but I want to do, like, main series, too, at some point. You know? Like Crash and Spyro and stuff. Okay, good. This dog has so much health. Alright, there we go. Yeah, Friday, the Lockdown recording was perfect. But I probably won't be streaming on Friday either. Okay, hello. Excellent. Yeah, I don't know how the hell I survived that. Andrew, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing fantastic. How's everything going? I hope all is well, my friend. Alright, come on. I guess we have today to stream. Tomorrow to stream. And maybe do a couple of... oh, look at this guy. Maybe do a couple of videos. And then I think... Oh, you know what else, Telly? You know the other thing was to set up an actual schedule. Like some kind of schedule that'll work for all of us. Let's see, oh, I love r.e.p.o. Yeah, oh, I had a week or two where I could not get a single freaking run going. I mean, it was like level 2 and 3 that I would just... It just, I don't know. I couldn't, I just kept dying. It was just over and over. Just constant death. Just, I got no traction, nothing on it. Okay, there we go. How much do I have? 12 crouch rest? Nice. I want to get that to 21 soon, though. Got the first milestone today. Nice. Let's go, Zerdan. Hell yeah. Zerdan's doing some charity stuff. It's pretty incredible. Give me that. Thank you. Alright, so we got that big thing right there, too. I'm not really too, you know, too driven to get as much money as possible right now. But a good start is getting a giant object and then filling this thing out pretty much entirely. This will definitely be around 60-something to 70-something $1,000. It's been so much fun. Good, I'm glad. What's up, Bella? How you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, that makes me quite happy. That's how it should be. Fun and meaningful. And it has been both of those things. Alright, let's go here. Yeah, what I'm thinking is if I record for the main YouTube series like once or twice a week, I should be able to finish off most of the year pretty early. Then we can take a break from recording that stuff for a little while. And then start up again maybe in the late summer or fall. And get a lot of next year's stuff done too. Just so it's like out of the way. Just chunk it out real quick. I am doing pretty good. I just woke up, actually. So, feeling pretty good. Last night wasn't too bad. Had a couple of little rough patches there, but it wasn't anything horrible. So I'm not too tired today or anything like that. Feeling decent. I'm still waking up. That's why I have this voice. little stuffed, a little nasally more than normal. But that's just how I wake up every day. Kel, hello. You are my favorite boy. And I am live on YouTube during the daytime, like around now. And then I'll be live on Twitch tonight later. So there will be time to do the things. Maybe emotional. Telly's the best, isn't she? She do be doing such nice things. Alright, there we go. 47,000 in the bag here. You know what? I gotta recharge my stuff. See, I'm glad it's a headman and a loom and not like a cleanup crew and a loom. Cleanup crew and a loom is tough. Also, Andrew, thank you for all the help as well. We did hit YouTube partner here, so I appreciate all of the help with that. All of you guys. Kels or Dan, thank you so much. Bella, everybody. So you doing so good. Yeah, the indestructible. I just don't have the I don't know. Getting an indestructible drone to me, like using the crystals, it spends a lot of money anyway. So like, I always feel like if I you know hit a big item for a couple $1,000s, you know the crystals to recharge the indestructible drones are like, you know, going to be in their $20,000 to $24,000 range. So it's like, after the first few levels, it almost doesn't even really work out. What else? What it really is saves time. Like, that's what you're going to make with the indestructible drone. A lot of people think it's like the money, but the money's so insignificant compared to the time you're going to save. And time, especially on the later levels, is everything. You know, once stuff starts spawning in real quick, you get messed up. So it's like, just got to do what you got to do here. This is a great extraction. It's a shame that it's up here. And there's not a whole lot to do with this one. Damn. And we do have this. Yeah, I mean, we're kind of cut off at each point. So I think that extraction is going to have to just be a sack extract. But we're going to run into the really bad extraction, of course, here. Because for some reason, that's just what this game does to you. There's going to be like a whole bunch of giant items around the really bad extraction. Come on. What are you stuck on? You know, I didn't know this thing could be gone. Like, this pillar in the middle can be gone and the server can spawn in there. That's kind of cool. Here's a really bad extraction. Let's just open it up now. Mira, hello. How you doing? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Mira. I'm here and awake. Love to see it. Always a pleasure, Mira. I hope you're doing. Alright, let's see. I need to move this. Yeah, that's you, Andrew. Every time I go to your stream, I'm like, this guy is unstoppable. And the things I'm learning and seeing, incredible. It's awesome. Yeah, oh yeah. The three guns, I have a different use for all of them. And I love that I have this set up, basically. You know, the trank gun's kind of like an emergency thing. But also, it's like the easiest way to get back to the truck. So I'll just trank everything along the way that is a threat. The pistol is going to be for smaller enemies, just 1 or 2 shots, save some crystal that way. And then, of course, shotguns just for big guys. So it's nice. I like this setup a lot. I don't really use the melee stuff very much, and I should. I should definitely try to use that more, but, you know, if we're going on these runs, I want to be as comfortable as possible, so I've been just using the stuff I know. Oh, yeah, there you go. Oh, my God, Telly. Telly! Yo, that's so sick. I don't even know if she can hear me, but I'm just seeing the thing she was working on. God damn. Oh, that's so good. I'm getting freaking Fuigma bumps over here looking at it. Oh my god, what a freaking Queenma. Synergize as well. Yeah, exactly, exactly. It's great. Well, like, that's, you know, if you have an eye. If you have an eye or a shadow child or something like that, like, you don't want to use a shotgun on it, because that's, you know, a fifth of a crystal being used on an enemy that does not deserve a fifth of a crystal. Whereas you can use, like, what? You know, an eighth of a crystal or something like that with a pistol to kill those things. Another thing off the list. Yeah, that's really good. I know, because I was actually going to put that on the list, but I'm like, you know, if it happens, it happens. So that's really, really nice that that's taken off, actually. That's a huge help. I mean, today I don't have a whole... What the hell's going on here? Today I don't really have a whole lot of time to do stuff, you know? I would have to do it after tonight's stream, I think. Oh. So that's actually so damn helpful. Oh, there's a robe. Just gotta trust yourself on that one. Otherwise, you're gonna be panicking and bad things are gonna happen. Oh, there's a gnome. I don't know what the hell that was. The man just freaking ended his life. On a flashlight. On a torch. Alright, so what do we have here? We have... Oh, 2 big things. Okay. What we need to do is look at this next extraction and just figure out what we're dealing with over here. Let me go upstairs. There might be something up here, too. Just this thing. Alright, that's fair. We can take it. There's a gnome again. I don't know why they're all coming one at a time. See, that's the weird thing about this game, too. It's like, early levels, they'll come 4 at a time always. But then later on, when you can handle, you know, multiple gnomes, like I can handle all 4 of them because I have the range and everything, then they just all come, like, 1 at a time, and it makes no sense. Kill Jeff? No, you gotta kill Jeff. If you don't kill Jeff, you're not doing it right. Like, that's your rite of passage in this game, is killing Jeff. Alright, come on. Okay. Flashlight has just decided to jump overboard. It's... These 2 big items are taking up the bottom of the space in the cart. Which is okay. Yeah, Jeff sucks. I don't know why Cal likes Jeff so much. Hello, how you doing? Overcharge update more than the monster update. Well, I don't know. I think I liked the... Oh, damn, that is tough. The overcharge update definitely validated a lot of the weapons in the shop. You know, it brought the game together all the way. But as far as, like, substance goes, you know, the monster update was incredible. So, it's tough. I mean, that's why I like the developers. Their updates are always, like, you know, just so relevant to the game. It's awesome. But I do think that Overcharge update really did make all the other weapons in the game valid, you know? Because there was just no reason to ever use any for a while. You just never really had to. And then all of a sudden it became like, oh, actually, you know, with Overcharge, I can't just drop monsters in pits and bang things around and stuff. Yeah, it is. It's so good. So much. Well, that's why this this other update that's coming out, you know, this vehicle update, who knows what else is going to be part of that update, you know? Okay. That was interesting. I'm not quite sure. I guess it died, but like it came back to life before it. I don't know. Alright, I need you to just go away. I might be so far away from it, too, if it does survive that it just doesn't even attack. Let's see. So that's over that way. We have that room there. I'm not sure which room that is, actually, just by looking at it, but... We'll just clear this out of the way real quick. Headman's going to be back somewhere chilling, too. Oh, it's this room? God damn it. I always hate these, like, low-down rooms. This one's not too bad. Oh, fuck. Boy, what did I say? The last extraction's going to have all these big items. At least it's a good last extraction. But, man, I mean, really, all of these freaking big items. This one, we might actually be able to bring back to the other extraction, though. Because it'll go in there without being pushed, and then we just throw the sacks on top. Is that a different one? Thank you, love. Yeah, that's actually such a huge deal. That's really incredible. And I can post that on everything. Saved in your canvas, you can select it. Perfect. Thank you so much. Chroma, hello. How are you, lovely? Good to see you. Man, it's amazing. When Telly has ideas and, like, has a vision about something, she can literally just block out the world and knock it out so quick. It's a very incredible skill she has. Just woke up from a nap. Nice. r.e.p.o's good. We just started. Things are feeling pretty in control right now. You know, we've had the second spawn just starting, so... We are almost done with this extraction entirely, actually. Just have that second spawn to deal with. Let's see. I think what I'm going to do is get that stuff kind of in... Yeah. Not... Oh, invisible guy. I hear him. I don't know where, but I hear him. There he is. Spawning up the stairs. Any enemies that spawn, like, upstairs, such a trick. You know, because you hear them, and you feel like sometimes they're, like, heavy steps and stuff, but you just have no idea where the hell they are. Especially if you've just been in that room recently. Oh, it's tough. I had the doctors on Tuesday. There's a phone app. Oh, shit. That's right. Now, how are you feeling today, though, Telly? Are you still sore? I mean, I'm sure you're sore, but are you as sore as, like, yesterday or anything? Because I'm hoping it's, She's been taking some steps to feel better, and I know they were working for a little bit, so hopefully made some more progress today. Alright, cool. Vibin'. Alright. Guitar. That in here. Yeah, definitely, because you have that, the things on the bottom, too. I like that a lot. What are they called? Like, the tags? Or the, well, I guess the socials or whatever. But you know what I mean. Yeah, that's nice. It really brings it together, I think. And even if they don't know what it is, which I'm sure people do at this point, you know, it gives them a place to look. All right, we'll get this on here. That guitar, man, I'm telling you, it's designed just to be in the way, and it really is just in the way all the time. Yeah, so we'll do this one pretty quick. Get the sack, and then that other big item we can just throw in the extraction by hand. I don't think we'll have super far to go either, so that'll be good. I mean, really, I could probably bring it over here and just hold it up, but what's the difference, you know? Every now and then I think about leaving this extraction to go set up some of the other things. But you got to remember, that sack will bounce and roll and fall. So I don't want to, like, leave it up to chance, you know? What's that, Telly? No Fwigma ripping here. That's a delightful Fwigma that you have. Alright, we need to go this way with it. Yeah, Fwigmas need to stay intact always. Oh, hello. It's 50s. Oh my god. 48. Yeah, oh, well, we can fix that. Once you do a couple more streams this month and stuff, yeah, that'll change for sure. Especially with your event going and everything. Yeah. That's so crazy, though. Of course, it's just like right there. It's concurrent viewership. Yeah. Which is interesting that a lot of those programs are even using that anymore with all the botting and stuff going on, but, you know, I guess some programs just haven't gotten with the times yet. There's so many other metrics that mean a lot more than viewership these days. Number 5. Yeah, exactly, you know. I think people should apply to those things like job interviews almost, you know? Like, what's this personality like? Like, who's this person? You know? Like, who's the creator behind all of this? Show me the content you're making. You know? Like, that's way more important to me than... Oh, there's a 12 down there, so that means they're ready. Versus a 5, you know? It's like, gives a shit. Numbers. Yeah, back in the day, like, you know, people could validate it based on, oh, they must be, you know, very important, or people must really love them if there's a lot of viewers. Now it's just like anybody can do that shit. Go on a website, grab, you know, 100 concurrent viewers every night for a couple of months. It's just like, wow, really? That's what we've become now? But yeah, I'd love it to be like an actual interview process to get to know, like, who is who. Whoa, hello. Bro, don't sneak up on me like that, ASO. He's out of his Fwigma. Right, this I need to move. I think I'm going to move that, like, right there. Oh, yeah. Most of the creator programs or sponsorships focus on numbers. But I will say a lot of the sponsorships, you know, they focus on numbers because all they're doing is trying to get advertising, you know, free advertising out of creators. Like, a lot of that stuff is so rigged for just basically free advertising. The creator programs are surprising, though. Like, I'm surprised they would ever still use that, you know, as a thing. Unless, you know, maybe they have a way of telling now. Which I bet they do. I mean, it's pretty easy for me to tell if somebody's viewbotting, so I can imagine, you know, they have some kind of program going on. Just a game I love. Yeah, hell yeah. Well, like I say, I mean, you know, Couple girthy streams this month, and we'll, you know, be right there. I don't even think you'd have to push viewership. I think just, you know, the fact that you got the event going and, you know, when you pick up streaming again after you heal up, there's just going to be a lot of, you know, I mean, there's already a lot of excitement about you streaming in general. I'm not getting that fan. That fan's too dangerous. In this room, especially. Oh, well, let me just jump off the freaking thing myself anyway. Yeah, tele streams are actually amazing. I know, Em, I appreciate you. You're always watching. Literally, it's so funny. Well, that's tough. The sack just decided to roll forward for no reason. It could be any time of day. Em's like, yo, I'm here. Freaking awesome. So the third spawn never even happened, I don't think. Which is good. We made really good time on that one. Oh, there's the stupid dog. I should have saved my stamina up, but I didn't, of course. The fuck? Oh, no! What the fuck? What just happened? Are you kidding? Dude, the invisible guy grabbed me in midair and dragged me to the ground. That's unbelievable. I've never seen anything like that before. I jumped over the hole, the invisible guy grabbed me and fell down. Can you believe that shit? I cannot believe that just happened. God. Sleepy for here. I need to have another, like, 800 hours or something watch time. But that's over the course of the next, like 9 months or something. And we did 1,000 watch hours last month alone. So, I'm going to keep streaming on here just because I enjoy streaming, but, dude, I mean, yeah, we should be able to get everything else unlocked fully pretty soon. So that'll be good. That'll be real good. Oh, dude, Panda, are you going to sleep now? Are you taking a nap or something? I was like, wait, what time is it? I literally had forgotten again. It's such a weird time for me to be awake and doing things. But I guess every time of day is weird for me now. Dude, not the dying in pain. Did you re-injure? I hope not. Had me dying last night. Sleepy, that Crash game. Oh, man. That Crash game is insane. And I've never played it before really outside of a stream. So, like, I have a little bit of experience with some of those levels, and then some of them I don't have any experience with. Yeah, no dying allowed. Show up and support, I will. I appreciate that, Em. Yeah, Em, I mean, it's been awesome. Like, just meeting so many great people that not only, you know, enjoy what we do and we enjoy what you do, but, you know, we just kind of care about each other as people, too. It's nice. It's good. It's been lovely. Alright, let's see. Game Rager, but also Rage at Crash. Yeah, I'm usually not either, but man, I tell you what, the game is less ragey than the fact that I know what needs to be done sometimes, and I just can't do it, you know? It's like, this is something like, I know what needs to happen, but I cannot make myself do the thing that needs to happen. It drives me crazy. Oh, you bitch. God damn it. Her destroying the items really sucks. Especially early on. Look at that. Just keep on fucking it up. Surprised she didn't turn around as soon as I got up. That's usually her thing. We're going to kill this birthday boy real quick anyway. Alright, good. Ooh, that kind of makes up for all that money she broke. If she didn't break anything, though, we might have had an extra $1,000 on us. I mean, how much did this get destroyed? This probably only got destroyed, like, you know, $50-something, $60-something dollars. So maybe not. Maybe we're good. But, yo, I still can't believe that stupid-ass invisible guy. Like, I just... He is such a pain in the ass. Picks me up in midair, and I was like, I can't jump, I can't move, I can't do anything. Oh, that was so brutal. What a dumb way to die. I was feeling very confident about that one as well. That's alright, though. We can make a new thumbnail for the next r.e.p.o run. Alright, what do we got here? I think this week... So we're going to do the recording on Friday, y'all, if you want to be part of that lockdown recording. And then we have... Saturday and Sunday, we'll probably be doing some r.e.p.o chaos and some other things. Maybe have a mod pack for lethal set up. Who knows? But also, anybody wants to play lockdown on stream, too, we could probably do it, you know, any of those weekend days. Then tonight I'll be streaming some Phasmo and then some, you know, Phasmo and something else tonight. We'll see. Maybe some retro stuff or something. I don't know. But that'll be good. Next week we'll have more of a solid plan for the whole week, but definitely going to stick to YouTube day streams and the Twitch night streams. Tomorrow, I also am hopefully getting the gas turned on. So that'll be like tomorrow in a couple of hours. 4 to 6 p.m., I believe. So we'll see if that happens, actually. But that's why I might just stick to like maybe a YouTube stream during the day, but probably just recording stuff throughout the day. Just kind of hanging out. Yeah, finally, I know, right? It's crazy. I mean, it's actually just crazy. The people I talked to were also like, hey, I didn't even know the house's gas was off. It's like, really? Come on. And they said, we'll get somebody out there right away. How does in 4 days sound at night? I was like, all right. That's good. That's really, really helpful. All right. What's this shop looking like? Any trank gun? Ooh, we got a pistol. That's a great start. Pistol is such a good weapon to start with because there's not a whole lot of enemies. So you can kind of just knock them out of your way. But it's also great against the eye. And if the eye spawns in, you're, like, set. The thing that sucks, though, we had a good spawn in the shop with these 3 boxes right here, but we can't afford these 3 and the pistol. You have to take the weapon, though, because you might not see the weapon again. And I want to get all 3 of these at the same time because they're going to be in the same price range. If I don't get them at the same time, then they'll go up in price, of course, and, you know, it'll ruin the whole thing. Have to spend all kinds of extra money that I don't need to be spending. That's 5,000 left over. I wish this was 5,000. I'd get that. But it's looking like, let's see, 5? Maybe I should get, no, no, no. The amount of boxes is more important, I think, than the type of box. Because if I can get 3 boxes out of here instead of 2, like, that'll at least give me 10 boxes to take out of the shop. And there's a very, very small chance, but it's a chance that all 10 of these boxes are going to be ones I can buy at the same time out of the shop. And then get that shop fully turned by level 3. We're going into level 2 now. We'll be able to farm a couple of orbs also. That'll be nice. Charity streams with Chaos Lethal Company on Saturday. Probably be, oh, good. Okay, hell yeah, Zerdan. Now that'll be awesome. Wait. Is there a listo here? Oh, there's a listo. Yeah, I don't see your message on here. Maybe I'll see it on OBS. That's so weird. No, I miss Lethal, and I see no listos here. But I don't see any other message from you. That's so strange. But it's also YouTube chat, so I'm not, like, actually that surprised about it. YouTube chat has not been historically my favorite thing in the world. Oops. I missed my last shot. That almost killed me, actually. Alright, but that's good. So we got that guy out of there pretty easy. That's usually what happens, too. It's always so weird when we have a hunter that, like, finds you late on the first few levels. Because he can hear, you know, this map especially, since it's so much smaller, he can hear you across the entire map almost. So the fact that, like, you know, you have a hunter that comes at you very late in the round 1 or 2 is always a weird, weird thing for me. You know, he should be, like, right up on you right away. And he hears the pings, so it's like it's right there. Alright. Very blocky map right now. I don't love that, but, you know, we ball. It'll be good to, like, well, I mean, it would be good for stuff. Not Friday night, so afternoon for you. Yeah, sounds good, Cal. We'll be going for a while, so if you want to jump on recording at all at any point, you're more than welcome to, of course. You know. No pressure, no problem. It also won't be the only time we do that. And, Cal, I don't know if you want to look into it more, but I want to do TTT with you and anybody else who wants to do it also. I know there's a couple other people involved that are very interested, so, you know, that would be something fun to record also, if you're interested. Even just for the funs of playing, you know? Oh, look, here we go. I counted. Yes, yes, Listo. That is the one. A little Gmod action. I think we'd have a good amount of people for that, actually. Yeah, I've always wanted to. Just never had any... Well, I never had a PC, first of all. And second, I never had anybody to play it with anyway. So even if I had the PC, it wouldn't have mattered. Yeah. Hello? What? Where? Cal? Where am I going? It's like a Counter-Strike mod or something where it's like Trouble in Terrorist Town. You got to figure out who the terrorists are and who the like good people are, but there's like a detective and some other roles and shit like that. It's like a more advanced version of like Lockdown, but it's really interesting and it's really fun to play. Well, I mean, I've never played it, but I imagine it'd be really fun to play. You know, just a great group of people. Yeah, it's got to be, you know, there's a jester too. Like, there's all kinds of great shit with it. You can do so much with it. It looks like quite a bit of fun. Very silly. Very silly indeed. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Sean and Jordan would be interested too. Telly will, I mean, I know Telly's down for that kind of, oh God, that kind of stuff too. I played it literally 15 years. I've never played it at all, so it'll be really, really good for me. Just to go in there and get absolutely dicked down right away. Boy, there's a lot of money on this map. This is great. Jeff was a traitor. That's why we had to take his ass out. Okay, so this big urn. I wonder if I'll be able to actually get this thing in if I bank it up against this wall, maybe? I don't know. I always hate doing this. Or what we could do, potentially, is get it on something a little... Like, get it on this thing here, maybe? This sofa deal. Because if I get it on that, it'll be a little higher at least. Maybe that'll help. I don't know. This thing sucks, though. I might have to just push. How far away from the next extraction are we? Not super far, I don't think. Because this might be something we set up for the next one. No, Kel, that's a me and you idea. That's a me and you thing. So it'll be something that you will have to be there for. Yeah, I can't. I mean, you and I have been talking about that for years. There's no way I could do that without you. DOD was goated. I don't know if I know what DOD is. My Dodd. Yeah, you may want to look it up and just see on what's it called, on YouTube or something. There's a lot of really good just videos, people messing around and fun like playthroughs and series and shit like that. What's going on here? Oh, there is something back there. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. See, I don't mind spending a little extra time on this map too, because if those guys respawn, like, I just have to be careful the hunter doesn't shoot me. But I'll gladly take another orb or two, you know? In fact, when I drag that TV back to the front of the house, it might even go off and make these guys spawn in a little quicker anyway. Just more dead. Yeah. Yeah, I love those deductive reasoning kind of games, you know? Oh, hello. You could buy things that, like, help out as well. The buy menu is always pretty funny. Oh, hello. Really, I don't have to... Well, I guess the sack would be good to just tote around. Where's the cart? God damn, this map's big. Look at this thing. I mean, really, though. This is level 2, and this map is so, like, elaborate. Like, maybe a level 3, but definitely a level 4 size map. Yeah, I'm going to be real slow about this, I think. It could backfire, though, in my face. If I am really slow and deliberate. The hunter respawns and then kills me. That would be really tough. We have a great start to our run, though. Shop's looking good. Dude, I cannot believe... I've never seen a run end the way the last one did. No, what happened, Listo? Cutting down their trees? Ooh. Wait, the ones without the permits, right? Yeah, maybe he did talk about that. Yeah, Cal. That was on a shirt for a while, too, actually. Saw my car, it would have been towed. Oh, wow, really? Just recklessly throwing branches around. I think I will recharge the gun just in case. Alright. $37,000. And we have that earn for 11. I'd like to keep everything in front of me. That way if there is a hunter, I'll see him before he sees me, hopefully, is the goal. Okay, okay. Decent. Fucking log. Oh, wow. 40 minutes picking it up. Exploded trash. I was glad it didn't land on the house. Oh, yeah. Could you imagine? That sounds like a real nightmare. Like, what the hell are they doing? I just have a feeling this guy's going to be around again soon. We've been on this map for a while, I feel like. And he died immediately. So I can't think that he would be gone for long. I guess we'll just go. Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. That's weird to me. Yeah, could you imagine, Chroma? Where is... There he is. Alright, so he's over there. We can get out of here. Might come through that way. Where the fuck is the... Oh, around here. Okay. Get on out of here. Who knows at this point? Yeah, right, Listo? I know. Well, who knows what anybody's thinking these days? I mean, why? What's the point of doing any of that? Oh, God. All right. All right, so we got no weapons. But what's our shop upgrade sitch looking like? Kind of expensive stuff. Where the hell is the deal here? A two-way trial. Yeah, how? Okay. Hell yeah. Sounds good, Chroma. Sounds good, Listo. That'll be fun either way. Fun before anything, really. And like I say, if you guys want to record it, get clips, all that stuff, like that is not a problem at all, of course. I just ask that nobody streams it. That way it's like, you know. When people stream things, it gets really tough, because then you got to mute and unmute and all that shit, and like, you know, somebody might forget they're muted, or, you know, they might have to stop for a raid or whatever, you know, so it's like, it's just so much easier to all record and not have to worry about that extra entity out there. And I'd much rather record with everybody, because that way I can highlight people's stuff on this channel and stuff. Friday, what was it? I think it was like 2 a.m. your time or something. So we'll start around then and just be going. So if you're around and, you know, want to do it when you wake up or you're ready to go, like, we'll still be on. You you know, and people can come and go whenever they need to. So I just plan on starting around then and just going for a while, you know. Should I get another crystal, actually, too? Yeah, I think I should. It's right after my stream. Right, yeah. Perfect. Yeah, and really, if we do, like, you know, an hour to 2 hours, that's already a couple of videos right there. The other thing, too, is, like, I want to get multiple perspectives from people. I want to, like, piece together videos and things. So it's going to be a time-consuming kind of project, but I think it's going to be very worth it. And you guys also feel free to get stuff from me and use those videos. I just think there's so much good we can do with those. So many good things out there. Alright, this is a level 3. Which is our last 2 extraction run. And something interesting about it is how big this quota is. It's a great big quota. So I'm thinking there's going to be a dragon skull or a griffin head or something like that. Griffin head? Griffin. Provided it isn't... Right, for sure. Oh, it sounds good, Mira. That's perfect. Yeah. And also, do not worry about, like, crashing or having to jump out of the game or anything like that. Like, we will make whatever work. We can cut out shit we don't need. You know, I mean, there's, like... It's the other good thing about recording. There's so much that we can do with it. So, like, don't worry about any of that stuff. Another thing, too, is, you know, just have a good time with it. More than anything, I just want people to be having a good time. And that's the best kind of videos we can make, too. Nobody has to try to do anything. Just be yourselves and have a good time. I mean, I'm literally just going to let the recording go, and I might, like, note down things that I want to remember or stop and start the recording to break it up and make it easier. But for the most part, I'm just going to, you know, I'm just going to have it going, and whatever happens, happens. I think they fixed this tree. Yeah, see how the top of the tree is just, like, it's just a black hole now? I think it just goes outside of the tree. Before, it used to be like this just mess up there. And you didn't know if there was, like, stuff up there or not. Now, it's just, you know, it's literally just the outside. So I'm glad they fixed that, because that was a little like, is there something up there? Is there not something up there? Where does it go? What's happening, you know? Yeah, oh, for sure. And Chroma, that's the thing, like, whether you're recording or not, or getting clips or not, like, just having fun and playing is more important than anything. And I think, you know, there's going to be a lot of people that just want to play the game, too. But that will add to the thing. And plus, even if you're not recording, I can still tag your channels and stuff and be like, hey, this is this great person. This is that great person, you know? Why does it... It's just, like, crunching around. This box, this dumbass, big, stupid cauldron box is just crunching around, losing money for no reason. So many great... Yeah, totally. I know. It's a really good group of people. Look how big that box is. God, that thing drives me crazy. I swears. And I don't know if you guys are down to play a little before, you know, like tomorrow night or tonight or something. If you guys want to learn the game a little bit or whatever, like, you're more than welcome to. We can all kind of play and have fun beforehand also. Alright, yeah, I guess you don't have to die, that's fine. 5,500, that's the lowest orb you can get from a tier 3 enemy. Like, that is a... Oh, god damn it. Really cheap orb. One of these rooms is going to have something huge in it. And if it's a dragon skull, that's good because it's really light. If it's a griffin, that's going to be tough because it's really heavy. It is really, really fun, really funny. Also, me and Telly were coming up with some like alternate kind of game ideas for Lockdown too. She's at a couple of really good ones. Like I was starting to kind of work out how we're gonna do this, but um, we'll do like everybody has the exact same character model, so nobody knows who is who. That's a really fun, interesting way to play. Oh, it's a Shrek finger. That's not great. That's actually really heavy. And then there's also we had an idea to do like a deathmatch kind of deal, where it's just like we all pick red or blue characters and just you know weapons are locked away, so we have to like run to get a weapon or just figure out ways to kill each other and stuff before the other team wins. But also, um, the defibs will all be unlocked and fully charged too, so that's another thing we can do. Team, yeah, exactly. We just have like one simple task, like maybe like one analysis or something at the end. But the idea is just to like team deathmatch first and foremost. Hello? Okay, so we got a Shrek finger, we got a cube. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be real tough to get all this stuff back. That spider jar is also just another really big, stupid item that takes up a lot of space, but is not valuable enough for the space that it takes up. Alright, nothing there. So what I'm thinking is I can get rid of some of these, like, larger to medium-sized objects and orbs in here, throw them all in the extraction, and then push the cart in with, like, the Shrek finger or the cube or something in there. Probably the Shrek finger. Because the cube I can get in the extraction without pushing it, actually. Yeah, I've been working on a lot of things with Lockdown, actually. Another thing I was thinking we could record or even, like, just do, like, dual streams together is, like, time trials and races with the tasks. Like, things like that. I mean, there's just so much shit we can do, potentially. R.e.p.o, we're going to do the same thing also. So me and Telly had a couple other ideas too with r.e.p.o, where we're gonna do like a series on duo runs and see how far we can get with each potential duo. So if somebody wants to just do some duo runs with me, and we'll see like the farthest we can go, throw that down there, or two different streams or two different like r.e.p.o runs going at the same time. Let's say like me and Zerdan both load up a separate r.e.p.o run. Whoever can get to like level 5 first or something like that. There's just so much shit we can do and come up with. Yeah, yeah, Bella. I'm thinking you and I can do it. Well, actually, that's what gave us the idea. You asked to play r.e.p.o the other day, and Telly's like, what if you do a series where you just duo with different people for like 2 to 3 hours or something like that? And then just see how far everybody can get with you. Like who makes it farther or who gets the most money, that kind of thing. And I think that'd be kind of fun. It'd also be a great way to just get to know people, talk to people, share people's content, stuff like that. I love that idea so much. Great. Yeah, this is going to be fun. The Jackbox game. Yeah, if I could ever figure out how to actually do that, I would not mind playing with you guys. Because I've tried to do Jackbox before, and I cannot, for the life of me, get it to work. Alright, you know what? This is actually being really a pain in the ass. This is the last item. I'd never wanted this one. Like, I was hoping it was a dragon skull or a griffin, because this Shrek finger is just so horrible to have to move by yourself. Oh, I'm sure, Kel. I mean, I know that could be dangerous for you. I know. Kel's sense of humor, that was probably wild. That's another reason I don't play Jackbox ever, because I know my humor and I know other people's humor. And that could get out of hand pretty goddamn quick, I feel like. Dude, I made some jokes to my parents the other day, and they were looking at me like, are you, like, out of your mind? Like, what's going on here? Are you okay? I was like, yeah, what are you talking about? I just made a joke. And they're like, yeah, okay. All right, well, that's cool, I guess. It's like, bruh, is it that big a deal? All right. We're looking all right. You just got to get it on its side. One still breathing. Wait, what? Well, that's not as bad as I thought, actually. I mean, yeah, would like to, yeah. It's kind of just like, I mean, I don't want to take a zombie on a date, you know? The pee-pee. His kidneys, they suffer. Oh, yeah, that's okay. Yeah, y'all are actually way more creative than I would ever be with that. God damn. Not the kidneys. A few jackpot streams, they cross some lines. I enjoy dark humor and stuff, but some stuff's not a joke. Yeah, I know, and that's the thing that I don't understand. A lot of people do that shit for attention too, you know? It's just like, oh, yeah, let me try and piss off the streamer and people around just to get, some attention. And I like that's the thing. Even with close friends, people say some shit and I'm just like, I don't I don't like that. It's really not my thing, you know? Makes me quite uncomfortable. The other thing too, if somebody ever hurts somebody with a joke, it's just kind of like, apologize and move on. There's no like, oh, well, sorry, I thought it was this or that, or defend yourself. It's just like, nah, like, just apologize and move on. You know, you can't tell people what to be upset about or not be upset about. And it happens. It happens to all of us all the time. I mean, every one of us has said something at some point where we're just like, we think it's fine, but come on with the cube. What the fuck was that? Somebody else thinks it's not okay. And it's just, it's a bad feeling and it's uncomfortable as hell. And, you feel real bad about it. But also, it's like, just, apologize and move on. Because I'm like really, really dyslexic and I can't read and, shit like that. So I joke about that stuff all the time. But one of my really good friends is also like that, but he doesn't find it funny. He don't think it's a joke, He actually really gets upset about that kind of stuff, which I totally understand. And so I was making a joke, thinking, oh, yeah, it's funny. I fucking do this all the time. But, he was like, dude, I really fucking struggle with that shit. Like, it drives me crazy. So I was really, I apologized profusely about that, and we were all good. But it's one of those things, like, you just never know. I find my dyslexia very funny. Like, I think it's actually hilarious when I mess up something pretty bad or, mix up words, numbers, things like that. But there have been times when it's been frustrating too. So I get that even if I find it a joke, I'll still be like, man, the wrong day, the wrong time, Looking up words and sometimes it's funny, but it's like, yeah, I know. And that's the thing too. Like, you got to understand, is there more of a, oh, I'm making fun of you component, or is there a, hey, that was actually just kind of a funny thing? It's, there's just so much that goes into it. Plus, like, how was your day? If I had a really shitty day and someone makes a joke, it's going to bother me more than if I had a great day. You know what I mean? So that's like that for all of us, I feel like, too. Wait. Oh my god, it's a tick. I thought the up... Oh, there he is. I was gonna say, I thought the up screen was rolling up on me. He was. I gotta be careful about that tick, though, because if... Oh, shit. Upscream. Come on, dude. We don't have time for this. The robe's gonna come back. I almost called it the nun. Jesus Christ. Sometimes a brain can't... I know, Kel, I know that exact feeling, too, though. Like, it sucks and it's weird, but it is one of those things where, like... Sometimes you'll hear something and you just cannot get it out of your head, you know? I mean, I do that with, like, accents, with sounds, with things like that all the time. But, yeah, if there's something I'm just like, yo, don't think about that or say that, and it's just in my head forever, it's really, really annoying, and I hate that so much. It's kind of like those songs that you just don't like, but they get stuck in your head. And you're like, man, I really wish this was not in my head. But instead, it's something like crazy or hurtful or weird or, you know, uncomfortable or whatever. I hate that. I don't know why that is. Why are we wired that way, you know? Call the robe the nun. Yeah, I didn't know what its name was for the longest time. People called it No Face and people called it Nun. And I was just like, I don't know what to call it. But then I didn't realize the names were actually like on the creatures. I said, oh, that's a robe. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. I do think it sucks though. Like if I'm trying my best to read and like, you know, a little dyslexia thing happens, I get a little like flustered and frustrated for sure. Never makes anyone feel bad because I think about it so much. Gentle Telly voice. I know, she sounded like she had just discovered something incredible. Like, it was such a cute moment. Listo's a worm. And I was like, wait, what? So funny. Cool. All right. So, what do we have in here? We took the map count. 1, 2, 3. Actually, I'm not going to do it that way. We got, yeah, 3 crouch rest. We got 4 stamina, 2 health. Looks like 3 blue boxes. So there's going to be, what, 1 blue box, which is the wings. We're going to have 1 strength, 1 speed, and 3 ranges. So I can take 4 boxes of stuff, which is definitely going to be the health, the strength, and the jump. That should be good. Oh, man, my typing. It looks like I'd never typed a day in my life. Not just grammar or sentence structure, but just everything. It's so bad. And sometimes I'm, like, embarrassed about it, but also sometimes I'm just like, who cares? You know? I'm already halfway done with life, maybe even more. It's like, typing's not my thing. It'll never be my thing. Who cares? I'll work on something else. Yo, you ever have this happen when it's like the simplest word you've spelled a million times and just randomly you forget how to spell it? And I'll tell you, it was really, really crazy. I was in a class one time and I was sitting there and I like of is OF, right? And I'm sitting there and I'm like, of? Why can't I remember how to spell? Is it UV? Like, what is this? Like, there was just, I spent like probably a minute thinking about how to spell of. And I'm just like, what the hell was that? It was the craziest thing I had ever just encountered in the wild. It was so weird. Dude, we all love Telly. Telly is the best. I was so excited when I said, yeah, right? I know, it was such a cute moment. Yeah, Telly. I almost felt like I could feel you smiling through the microphone. I was like, oh my God. What a cute Telly. And then that just became a voice line for us forever. Oh, hello, who's this? The guy that killed me earlier. Alright. Time to get through. Not everyone's ability to understand. Yeah, Listo, and that's the kind of shit that happens. I totally get it too, and especially if it's something you like continuously joke about. You think it's okay, you think it's funny, you think it's like it is what it is, and then one day like it just it just rubs somebody the wrong way that may have even taken the joke for a while, and that's just how it is. So I try to be pretty careful about that kind of stuff because of that. But it doesn't matter how careful you are. Like we always learn and grow. I mean, that's just all there is to it. Like I say, it's how you respond more than anything, Well, you also, I mean, how are you supposed to know, though, either way? You can't live your life afraid, but you also, just got to live and learn. That's all, literally all there is to it. Yeah, and we've all had experiences like that, too, right? Like, I mean, the same deal where someone will say something to us and it's like, it's all chill, but then sometimes it's just like, oh, it's not really chill. Or how long you've known somebody too. Some people feel like they can just joke with you right away. And I'm like, I don't know, you kind of got to like get to know somebody and kind of earn that a little bit, both ways. Luckily, I don't think we got any of that here though, so that's okay. I like the getting to know people and their humor phase. Sam, hello. How are you? Good to see you. The language thing was interesting. I had that moment in the North Premium Outlets when I worked there because it was a very like touristy area. That was where all of the tour buses dropped off for shopping. That was where a lot of the hotels were and everything. So like there was a lot of international people there. So if you're, if English is not your first language, even if you have a really good grasp of the language, that slang might not make any sense. You're not going to get taught like have a good one, you know what I mean? Like that makes no sense. Nobody's going to teach you that. You just got to kind of pick that up. So if you're, you know, here for the first or second time and you have a very good grasp of proper English language, if I'm like, "Hey, have a good one," or "Take it easier," yeah, over here or something like you might not know. So I was trying to be like more grammatically correct with people for a while, and that didn't dawn on me till I was up there. And I'm like, "Oh yeah, yeah, that's a good point." Like nobody knows what the hell I'm talking about. Thank me for being respectful about it. Yeah, hell yeah. And that's the thing. You can have a civil conversation and get to know people like that too. You don't have to like tiptoe around stuff. It's just like, hey, just let me know what's fucked up and what's not fucked up. Let me know if you like this humor or not. Let me know if you're uncomfortable or not. Because the last thing we want is for anybody to be uncomfortable. And sometimes it doesn't matter. Sometimes people are just looking for an excuse to go off on you too, And you got to understand that side of it. Because some people, they really just want to get offended and upset about everything and make it your problem. And, it's an attention thing, right? So, I mean, there's one dude, I didn't even know him. He came in stream one time and said, he just started saying some crazy stuff. And he was like, I thought this was a safe space. That means I can vent about whatever I want. And I'm like, no, 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 that's not what that means. You can have whatever definition you want of it, but I have my definition of it, and that's not what that means. You can't just come in here saying all kinds of crazy stuff and that I have to agree with you. He literally said, I have to agree with him. You know what I mean? And I was like, dude, that is not what the hell that means. And I am not going to, just sit here and apologize profusely to somebody I don't really know. That I'll never see again, too, probably. And, it's just somebody who wanted to argue and be upset about something. It's like, oh, that's a shame. I'm not going to give in to that nonsense. What up, Bubbles? How you doing? Good to see you. I hope you're doing well, my friend. But I only say that, too, because I think there are people, you know, that are very respectful and understanding about other people's boundaries and feelings. And then there are people that are going to use that to their advantage and try to upset somebody and try to get somebody's sympathy for, you know, something that they really didn't do wrong, you know? Correct their overly sexualizing behavior. Yeah, I don't like that either. Like, I mean, you know, a joke here and there is one thing, especially if it's not directed at somebody. But when you're directing those kind of jokes or, you know, making those kind of passes at people like that, it gets a little fucking annoying, a little uncomfortable, you know? One of the first people I had really heavily interacted with on this platform that I didn't know in person was like that. And it was really uncomfortable for me and a lot of other people. And at first I was like, I don't know how to deal with this. Then once that, you know, got put out there and they were like kind of upset that they couldn't, you know, be so gross, I was like, well, you know, take it or leave it. You want to be here, that's fine, but, you know, you just can't be a freak. I don't know, like, it's just so gross. Kept making me uncomfortable. Yeah, right, exactly. And that's the thing. Like, I don't know why that's like their outlet, you know? Had a whole ass wife and kid. Dude, I knew somebody on this platform. Well, this platform, mostly Twitch, but both of them really. And he had a whole ass wife, but was dating somebody on here for like years and flew out to them and everything like that. They had no idea. And then one day they just forgot to mute their mic and the whole thing came out. And they're just gone. They're not on the platform anymore. They're just gone. And that was one of those weird things where I'm just like, man, this place is just crazy. Like, the internet is just crazy, you know? And really, there's a lot of situations you will never come face to face with in person that you find on the internet. And it's just like, you know, if something weird happens, you got to just kind of move on and recover from it, because a lot of times you're going to be forced to see and hear things that are not okay, you know? Tell him he knows why. Yeah, and it's not anybody else's business either. That's the other thing too. You know, if you ban or block somebody in your stream, who gives a shit? That's nobody else's business. You know, again, they're just probably looking for attention or drama or, you know, way back in. I just don't understand why people feel the need to cross boundaries, you know? That's something I never understood. If you know not to do something and it bothers you, then just do something somewhere else. Like, you don't have to force your opinions and your lifestyle on every single person. You know, you find the people that you vibe with, if that's the case. I never understood that. I never will, you know? All right, what's going on here? Oh, that's a bad extraction for what I have. Oh, well. We'll bring some of that stuff up, I guess. You know, gagged, unfollowed, and blocked, crossed. Yeah, that's crazy. Brought a friend their entire new PC setup and expected favors from. Big yikes. Yeah, that's weird. I mean, I don't get it. I've had people who, like, instead of just being my friend, will throw a lot of money at me and then expect me to just, like, do anything and everything for or with them. And I told one of the guys straight up, I was like, dude, you don't have to use money. Just get to know me. Like, what's wrong with that? It's like, I've spent so many subs here, though. We should play games together. And I'm like, I would if I knew you. You know, we've never had a conversation, like, outside of the stream. You've never made any attempt to, like, you know, hang out or play or anything. It's just, oh, you're on stream. Here's subs. We should play. It's like, that's not how that works. You know, I'm not just going to, I mean, literally, you're just a stranger that's throwing money at me at that point. And, like, that's not what I'm about. I'm not ever going to, you know, I don't care how much money you spend. If I don't know you or I don't vibe on stream with you, we're not playing anything. But if I know you and you've never spent a dollar and we're good friends, like, we're playing. Like, you know, it's as simple as that. Yeah, imagine being invited every single day and Bubbles not responding ever. That's crazy. I'm only in it for the Codfather. Yo, that's why we haven't got Codfather in a while. It is my turn to pay. Cleaning the house, I made a deal with myself. If I don't get it all clean, then I won't allow myself to record. Oh, dude, Sam, I mean, that's a good call. you know? And you deserve it. You feel like you earned it and deserved it too, then. I like that. That's a good call. Very good call. Collab together sometimes, so I've been hanging out in his stream, and boy, his humor is not welcome in my stream. Yeah, exactly. And listen, that's why you got to do that research. You know, they might be really nice people. They might be people that, you know, are very well-natured and their intentions are good. But if you just don't vibe on stream, sometimes you don't vibe on stream for good reasons, for bad reasons, like whatever. You know, if I don't want to stream with somebody, it might not even be because they say the wrong thing or do the wrong thing. Maybe they're just always talking. Maybe they're just never talking, you know? Oh, that's a problem. Yep, good. There's also like a thing where some people feel like they can take over a stream, you know? And like I hate that too, because it should be both of us just playing and hanging out. Yo, right, what's good? How you doing? Yeah, yo, I had a pretty good run going earlier. I jumped over a hole right in front of the extraction, right? And an invisible guy grabbed me in midair, literally grabbed me in midair, and we fell in the hole together. I couldn't jump, I couldn't move, I couldn't do anything. I've never seen anything like that, and the timing must have just been so perfect. It was really bad. But my God, I like, it was... Yeah, I know, literally. I was like, oh, thank you, invisible guy. Really a good time to do that. I had everything else tranked, too. That was the worst thing about it. Like, the loom was tranked, the robe was tranked. They were all just rolling around on the ground. And my guy just grabs me in midair. Put my phone down. Yeah, Cal, get that sleep, King. Take care of yourself. Definitely. Oh, Houdini. Actually, wait. I gave you and Kay the lockdown role also in the Discord. If you guys don't want that, let me know. Because it is going to be notifications if we're playing and stuff like that. If you do want it, I'll just keep it, of course. But I just assumed to give it to you. Which is okay either way. Like, if you want it, that's great. If you don't, that is also understandable. Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure. Because there were a couple people I was like, you know, they didn't react to the thing, but I think they just didn't see the post because, you know, after a post goes away, it's like... Or like after it's been a while for the post, you know, you don't see, you just never see it, so it's like whatever. Yeah, hell yeah. Sounds good, Hound Dunna. And Friday we are gonna do that recording deal, so if y'all are interested in recording or playing or just hanging out, like that's fine too. Yeah, I wouldn't mind playing Lockdown today or later or whatever, you know what I mean? Especially if people want to like get some games in before we actually record it. I'm definitely down for that. I'm definitely down for it. Ah, martini glass. All right, well. Yeah. Well, I mean, we're definitely going to be there, Bubbles, so all I'm saying is, like, if you do want to play, we will definitely be doing it. It's not an up in the air thing, you know? Come hang out. Yeah, for sure, Sam, for sure. If we want you as crazy, of course. We always love hanging out with the Sam. All right. Let's just go ahead and leave that behind. Back is killing me. Isn't that weird? Like, anytime I clean anything, my back is always the thing that's, like, sore. I don't understand that. Or painting, too. God. Painting I get, I guess I'm stretching, but, you know. Oh yeah, Listo. Yeah, don't ever worry about that kind of stuff. That's the thing. Like I love playing with you. I mean, I have no problem with you talking at all, Listo. Like there's some people that have literally followed me around. And Sam was there. She saw it. Like somebody following me around in a game, like singing and talking and just would not like let me get a word in. And it was like, dude, that's not okay, you know? And that wasn't even a collaboration. That was just a community day. And like I don't mind us having conversations, us talking. Like I don't have to talk the whole time, you know? It's more about the interactions and things anyway. But I mean there's some people that literally do want to just take over, you know? And it's just that's not okay. So like they might be really nice, they're not offending anybody, but it's just too much, you know? And Fox and wow, imagine. I know. It's gonna be great. I can't wait to move over there. And me and Telly will really like the climate too. I think Telly will really like that climate because it's just there's nice shit to look at. You know, there's trees and mountains and stuff over that way. Basically, you know, you get all kinds of weather. It's not super super hot. You know. All right, what are we looking at here? Is there anything over this way? Like in like the North Pennsylvania area. That's where I was looking fairly recently. Where the fuck am I going here? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I couldn't imagine doing wash. I don't know how you guys can do it. That is a lot of tax, a lot of money. But I'm like, what's your bucket list holiday location? It's my house. Yeah, right, exactly. That's the thing. I don't think I'd mind living anywhere. You know, like if I could afford to live anywhere, I don't think there's a place I wouldn't like. There's not a place I'd hate to live. You know, really. There might be like a couple out there in the world, but at the you know when you think about it, like there's a lot of really nice places. It just comes down to how can you afford it, you know? Takes a paycheck and a half from him. Yeah, god damn. I know, and out here, like when I first moved in here, it was so cheap to live. I mean, it was ridiculous. Especially coming from Maryland where it was the opposite. It was so expensive to live. So, you know, it was great and it's not very cheap to live here anymore. And you know, there are way cheaper places around the US and that's all it's going to come down to, really, is what we can afford and what we enjoy. There's a good mix of both. That martini glass up there, that's annoying. Why does that have to be up there, you know? We were doing so good. And then that has to happen. Why? See, that happens all the time, too. It's just floating on nothing. Like, bro, that is not how that works. I'm sorry, but you go in the cart. Oh, totally. Yeah, and it was only like a last, you know, 7 or 8 year problem where before when I bought this house, it was right before everything went up real big. But even that, like when I bought the house, it was still kind of up higher than it, you know, had been in recent years. You know, retail store manager, I was making enough to comfortably live. Yeah, like it was wild. Come on. Really? Really? Moving to Minnesota or Texas? Well, I don't know. I mean, weather and climate aside, as far as for value, Texas would probably be the move because Minnesota's freaking expensive too. But you know, it's hot. 9. Oh, that's right, the fucking drink. Okay, so at least the martini glass didn't affect our extra $1,000 or whatever. He loved the rain. Oh, fuck. Yeah, well, you get a whole lot of crazy weather in Texas and not a whole lot of comfortable weather for sure. What is this, level 1? Okay, so I can get these two. Be happy about that. Jesus Christ, man, what an expensive shop. It is very wet here. Yeah, oh yeah, totally. Actually, it's funny because I think on the other side of the mountain range up there, there's like a small desert or part of a desert. Do I want the two? Oh, well, that's... Yeah, I think the 2 boxes is the way to go. Can I afford the 2 boxes? I sure can. Oh, yeah, definitely. Okay, cool. Isn't nearly as whatever. Yeah, yeah, on the other side of the mountain range, I think. Usually that's what happens, you know? It's like one side of the mountain just gets tons of weather, and then the other side, it's like nothing. The storms outstorm themselves. Looking at Kentucky. Kentucky's nice. That's a nice place. Very pretty. A lot of chicken out there, I hear. Tennessee. Tennessee's good. There's no state taxes, too. So, I mean, Washington has no state taxes either, but they get you in other ways. Tennessee's a little easier on that. I mean, I guess depending on where you're living, because some of the larger cities, you know, you'd have to probably pay more, but... Yeah, Tennessee's nice. That's, again, that's the thing. Like, I mean, money aside, I would not have a problem. Like, I could find, you know, beauty and stuff to do in anywhere I'd live. That's why I like GeoGuessr and stuff like that. Like, just seeing the world, seeing the, you know, the place around you. Like, there's just so much out there that you just don't even realize, you know? Close to my nieces. See, that'd be nice. Yeah, I got family in Tennessee. I don't know them that well. But I don't really know any of my family that well, really. We never were super close with anybody. All right, come on. Get in there. Get in there. Thank you. What's over here? I'm looking at... Oh, it's on top of the coffee maker. It's like there's something here, but I cannot see it. Can't see. Try the detangle. No, we'll probably do that tonight. I think we're going to do it on the Twitch stream. But I love the way it looks. Like, they actually did such a good job. I was so scared because I feel like they've kind of ruined all the other maps they've redone. Asylum, they didn't really ruin it. I think Asylum was a necessary change. But, you know, the Grafton farmhouse, I liked that farmhouse before. It's a really cool house, but it's not Grafton. It's just whatever the hell they made, you know? Like, to me, they just made a new map and called it the Grafton farmhouse. Bleasdale was exactly the same thing. That house is completely different, you know, and just so jam-packed with items to the point where I think they took some items out of the houses to make them a little easier to, like, you know, mess around with and stuff. But, man, that Tanglewood house, I think, is just very, very well done. The basement echo? Oh, weird. Okay, that's... Yeah, I don't know. It's so funny. I don't know how you could play that that one game that you play all the time, because that's a sensory issue for... That's like a nightmare for me and Telly. I can't remember the name of that game. The one that other... Yeah, The Other Side. Oh my god. The first time I watched Wolfie play it, it was just like... It was driving me crazy. The sounds of that game were just literally... And then with the blinking lights, I'm like, I'm gonna fucking vom. Like, I felt like physically sick. It was crazy. Yeah, it really scared me away from that one, unfortunately. But, oh, that, like, clanking noise. Oh, I hate it. It's nice that they give you the sound controls, though. There's good things and things I'm not a huge fan, but I guess... Well, that's the thing that I'm really happy about, though, is, like, I loved Tanglewood. It was my favorite map by far. And the fact that the layout is the same for the most part, I think I really enjoy that about that map. Because I just hate when the layouts change. It's like, you know, I don't mind there being some extra assets or like the rooms look a little different or whatever, but it's like when you know the map and you enjoy the map layout and everything like that, and then all of a sudden it's just completely different. You know, just make a new map at that point. Like, why would you even call it, you know? When they redo Willow, they better do the same thing, because if they grafted it up and they just turned the house into a completely different thing, I'll be so sad. But that's the other thing that Phasmo is kind of like, kind of done in general is without all the extra events and like things like that, all they're doing is just kind of like smoothing over the same things they've had forever. So, you know, it's a fun game to pop on every now and then, but it is really becoming like, you know, we're just working on the things that have already been worked on. Yeah, that's smart of them too, because man, it was a complete sensory nightmare for me, and I don't see a lot of game like Lockdown's a great example of that actually, where you know they don't have volume controls for individual players and people or sounds in the game, so that kind of sucks, you know. Like I don't know, like the music for instance, if people are blaring that fucking music, it it just sucks. I hate it, you know. It's just pounding, and then you know like some people just are really goddamn loud in the game and you can't do anything about it, you know? Luckily, that's nobody here. But I think next time I will talk to them about turning their mic down a little bit. Because it is very tough. The thing I do like, though, is that you don't have to be around everybody the whole time. You know, it's proximity chat, so it's like, you know, okay, whatever, they're over there. Once again to get the badge. So normally booting up Faz real quick. Yeah, I don't know if I have the badge or not. I had the drop thing on all day, but drops take forever to work for me, so I may have to actually work on that and see. It didn't show me any progress. I might have already collected it actually, and I just have to log in and see. But we'll see that tonight, I guess. Ugh. It's the most appealing sound in the game, I think. Yeah. Oh man, Listo. It sounds like snow crunching. I love the lockdown running sound. I was just thinking about that sound, actually. It's so nice. I also, we did some test recording for Lockdown, too, and everybody's voices that we were testing with sounded pretty good, like a good level and everything. What's up, Rogue? How you doing? Thanks to Sam, Rogue is actually the very first member on this stream, which is cool. I don't think there's like first badges or anything over here, but I think that's pretty sick. This was a very, very small quota. Like, an incredibly small quota. $9,000. Yeah, what a horrible level 1 or 2. I mean, what's our tier 3 enemy? Maybe a Trudge, because I haven't seen anything. I know we got gnomes, yeah. But who's our big boy? What the hell? Was there even I mean, I know there was a tier 3 enemy. There always is. Unless you have, like, a special spawn, but... We didn't have a special spawn, so I have no idea what the hell that was all about. Get off of me. Yeah, Zerdan, they could have made a whole new map. They could have made a couple of new maps. I mean, and me and Houdini have talked about this before. It's like, why not just leave the old version of the map and then just make your new map? I mean, what's the problem with that, you know? Could have very easily just done that. Just never made any sense. Tell you what, the redesign of the campsite was good because, I mean, I hate the campsite, like the big campsite either way, but I really hated the old big campsite. I almost refuse to play that map, though. I hate that thing. Anyone who didn't like that map. Yeah, that map is so good. I love it. It's just, it felt like a home base, It's a map you usually learn on. It's a simple, small map, but you can still play the game. That's the thing that I love about Phasmo is the game stays the same no matter what map you're on. So, like, you don't have to play some giant map to get the same experience that you play on a small map. So, like, if I played it solo, I don't need to spend 45 minutes looking for the ghost. I can literally just go in the house, check all the rooms, and then I have the ghost, and I can play the game the way the game's meant to be played. Yeah, Listo, another really annoying thing that's been happening lately with Phasma is every time you load it up, all your settings are reversed. They're all changed. They're all reversed. They all look like shit. You have to redo all of them. Shanna said she had to log on and do it almost every time the last week or two that she played the game. And when I logged on to play it the other day, I had no game audio. I had no cursor. My speed was all messed up. It was crazy. Yeah. Like, what a horrible glitch to have. We know you've put 800 hours into this game at this setting, so let's just rework all of that for you and throw you off right away. It's tough. All right, 14,000. Pretty low quota. There will probably be a big item on here, but maybe something like a staff. Probably not a griffin or a skull or anything. Or it could be a few large items like a cube and, broom. Yeah, exactly, Sleepy. That'd be perfect, It's like, hey, here's the new version of the map. Here's the old version. I mean, how hard is that to do? New assets or old assets? And I really can't stand it because they always put it out like it's some giant update, some giant news, and it's like, yeah, it's a rework of a map, but I mean, it's still just everything's the same. Oh, what the fuck? Not a fan of that guy. That's why I was really happy with r.e.p.o developers, because it was like, hey, we're coming out with an update, and then they add so much more to the game than just what they said in the update. It's such an opposite feeling. Also, imagine listening to Community. That's a good feeling, too. Look how wobbly this thing is. I don't know why it's like that. I knew I heard a hunter. You're not going to be able to come up here, dude. There's a cart in your way. It's 2 a.m. You need to wake up for 6 hours. Yeah, hell yeah, Zerdan. Get that sleep. Take care of yourself. I appreciate you. They could have made a whole DLC. Oh, I know. I know, Chroma. The monster total, like, increased by 30% or something like that. 50% even, I guess, actually, because it went from 20 to 29. So somewhere close to that. And then, all the new items, the new rooms, it was just like, it's crazy. But even the beta, like that update came out, and it was like, oh, here's new upgrades. Oh shit, there were 2 new upgrades too in the monster update. I forgot about that. Yeah. They had 2 new upgrades based on mods and stuff. There was new upgrades in the beta as well when that came out. New items. I mean, just like a whole new map. It was so crazy. So that's why this vehicle update, like I know that's already a lot they're bringing out, but it's like how much more will come out of that update too? Oh fuck. Yeah, oh totally. As far as development of the game goes, they've done a very good job. And I know I love the game and everything, and yeah, it's like I'd be happy either way, but I think it is really cool that they did all that. Yeah, and then they did that free test weekend too. Like that was really cool of them. Bro, I don't know about this. I have to get it up a staircase too. That's what I think I'm going to do is have to like put it on the edge of this. And then I'm going to have to get the cart, the Katma. See, it's going to slide down slowly, I think. Oh, maybe not. No, there it goes. Okay. Really? I'm too weak to pull the cart up like that? That's great. Can't run my... Yeah, oh, totally, Chroma. And I think they're working on, like, skins and stuff. I don't know if there'll be DLCs, but, oh, come on. I know they're working on, like, cosmetics and skins and shit. All right. God damn it. Well, we got it, but at what cost? Items getting burnt. Why is it weak mode? Come on. Cowboy hats. Yeah, there'd be a lot of cool things I could throw on here. Oh, throw it in like general pictures or something. But I'm sure all your settings are like completely reset from when you last played. Like I say, I mean, every time I log in now, everything's completely reset. It's like they really do their best job to make people not want to play the game. It's crazy over there on the Phasmo. And I love Phasmo, so, Okay. Let's see. All of this. Where am I at? All right. Oh, birthday boy. Good, good. We can kill him and get a little extra mun. Where is that idiot? He should come from this way, but, you know, this game, sometimes he'll find a way to spawn behind me. Oh, there he goes. Look, if you stun him, even while he's attacking, he just gives up. He doesn't even try to attack you anymore. That's why I don't mind popping the balloons to get his attention, you know? Look at this fucking cart trying to just go crazy on me. Alright. Oh, there's a cube. Okay. That's good. Ah, nah, damn it. See, the cube I like, the candle I don't like. They're both too heavy to pick up, but the cube I can just kind of push pretty easily. Or, like, cube roll up onto the cart through a door. Cannot really do that with the candle as well. Let's go, Bella. Hell yeah. I'd love to see it. Let me see this picky wiki real quick. What the fuck? Oh, it's a hunter again. God damn it. Bro, I swear, every time. I forgot he was even in here. Alright, let's see. Yeah. What's this guy shooting at? But, like, actually, what's he shooting at? He shot at the cart. Did he hurt the cart for some reason? Why, even? This guy's out of his fucking fwigma. You know what's crazy? Is that looks exactly like it always looks for me. So maybe I'm fucking blind. What the hell? Also, I'm dumb. I just clicked on the arrows as if that was going to turn it around. Everything I see is blurry, though, so I guess that's not really a surprise. Yeah, I think the hunter just shot my cart for no reason. Which really pisses me off, because that's just a waste of money now. Oh my god, dude. Can't read shit. Let's even. Oh man. Yeah, I've never. I don't. Like I said, I don't know what I thought I was gonna see because I've never been able to really read that. My eyesight is poor. I'm gonna look at it again. Oh, you know what? I am zooming in though. So maybe not zoomed in. I don't know. Let me open this full screen. That's what it would look like. Yeah, I don't know. Any trophies? Yeah, I don't know. Because I can't read the trophies either, but I've never been able to. I've been able to see them pretty clearly. But I wonder if I have to change some settings now that I'm thinking about it, you know? You got me kind of interested. You got me kind of intrigued now. I hate this guy. Just leave me alone, asshole. I could kill him in the extraction, but he's got to really, you know, follow me fast if that was the case. Ah, yes. Tried to do it. Didn't, though. I damaged this dipshit thing. Running into it. God, this map is long. Like, it is one of the most linear maps I've ever seen. It's like every room is just right in front of the next room. I don't mind a linear map too much, really, but with a hunter, it kind of sucks. I like to be able to, like, loop him around in some rooms. He's quick and he teleports, too. Yep, here he goes. Now, he might fall down the stairs, which will be good. But I don't have the strength to really do anything to him if he does. So it's kind of like, what the hell's the point? Alright, maybe he comes back up. We can kill him this way. Wait, what the fuck happened to him? What kind of sick bullshit is this? Oh, there he goes. I think since he took damage, he's on his leave cycle now. That's why he's just moving. He'll stop soon, I think. Oh, well, I'm not sticking around for that, though. Alright, let's see. What's going on over here? Is it just these two rooms? Oh, no, there's three. Okay, so one's an extraction, and one is another room we can check stuff on. I don't want to take that. Spider Jug is taking up way too much space, of course. Back to work. Sounds good, Sam. Oh, not the plant. I forgot that guy was on here. Sean, hello. How you doing? Good to see you, sir. What's new? What's happening? Go away, plant. Okay, there we go. My boy is disappeared. What's going on up here, huh? Nothing? Good. That's a very erect crystal in there. That's a goblin head. We have a candle and we have a cube. Three items that are kind of a pain. But that's what I said. There's no giant object. I think it was just going to be a lot of large objects, and that's what it was. Looks fine except mine and apparently yours. Well, that's really funny, actually, you mentioned that. I might pop it open in a little bit just to see what the hell the game looks like. Yeah, I could never read the trophy case. I thought that was just how it was. Man, this whole time, imagine if it's like... If I can see it so much better. That's so funny. Be a whole new game. I know. Could you imagine? This is a good, like, hunter shield right here, having the staircase just right there. So if he tried to come at me, He'd just fall right down the stairs immediately anyway. This is going to be a really, really low run. We had over 100,000, I think, from our level 3 last time. But we did have a Shrek finger. And that thing was basically like this entire sack plus that extraction. Alright. I guess I'll just start pushing. Oh, the fucking plant. A hot hugger. I have a feeling I'm just not making it out of this level alive. The monsters that are on here, I cannot stand. We might actually be able to get another birthday boy at some point, but big deal. There's the hunter. Yeah. I didn't think I'd make it out alive. He must have just turned and touched me or something right away. That's okay, though. Yeah, I wasn't really feeling a hunter run that late with no weapons. Because, I mean, you know, you just gotta wait forever. We would have been on that map for 10 more minutes at least, trying to push those items while waiting for him to get out of the way. I just don't have the patience for that, you know? Plus, man, what a horrible set of shops we had. Decent quota, nothing crazy. A diamond. I'm thinking $31,000 on this extraction unless we have something to kill. A duck would be nice. I haven't even seen a duck yet today. Some days it's like that, though. Some days you just see a whole bunch of the same enemies, and some days you never see them. It's so weird. Like, we haven't seen a single cleanup crew today either, which I'm not upset about that at all. But, you know, seen a few hunters, a few robes, a few heads. No trudges today. Anything behind the doors? Always forget to check, and it always becomes a problem. Got it looking clear. Oh, good. Okay. Nice, Listo. Yeah, but like I said, just remember those settings and shit, because I swear, like, every time I log into Phasmo, shit's different. Oh, no. Not this dumbass dog. Go away. There's another clown. That's how you start. I think 3 now. I think 3 starts. I'm not sure, but I think it's 3. I'd like to just get like a trank gun or something right away. Like that would be really nice, and then we could kind of move through some of these early levels fast. But it's just luck of the draw. I don't know where that clown went. He's literally just right here, and now he's gone. Oh, man, not a spider jug. It just takes up so much room. You know? Yeah, I'd love to get a trank or something pretty nice. We got a pistol. That was good, but it just was not enough to carry me through those levels. Get the hell out of here, dog. I wonder if I can, like, do something clever with you. I mean, he could float up with his stupid tail, though. Ooh, actually, you know what? I know what I can do. Come here, dog. Throw him in the cauldron, I believe. Oh, he can't get up that high? Oh, well, he's gone. Because if I stun him, I can throw him down to the ground and he'll die. But wow, that's cute. What the fuck? Not the ramp. Yeah. Listo, please do, please. Because I'm sure I will need that for tonight, actually. All right. What is it? 22,000 in here. We've got that spider jug that's probably like around 4,000 something. No, that's not where that goes. Get on the stupid diamond balancing. That was so weird. All right, let's see here. Tell you what, we might be actually at 30,000, maybe even a little less. I'm sure there's got to be an item somewhere around here that I just missed. Items that are hard to see on this map, there's like a little pamphlet thing that's like very flat. But there's also that wand. That wand is like $1,000. And it's so hard to see anywhere. It could have been in there for all I know. I'm going to just double check this room while I'm here. See what the hell I can see. Man, the thing about r.e.p.o is every time like something stupid like that invisible guy kills me, it just makes me want to do this more because I'm like, yo, we could have literally been going on that run still if he didn't just grab me midair and throw me into the ground. Like that, I've never seen anything like that. That was one of the most unlucky deaths I've probably ever had in this game. Oh, thank you so much. It's actually incredible. What's up, Matt? How you doing, dude? Good to see you. How you feeling, my friend? That's $4,600 right there. So it's good, but it's not everything. Look at that. There's definitely something else on this map somewhere. Something small. Glad the weather's warming up. Yeah, I bet, dude. I bet. Could be on top of the beds. Could be below them. Oh, there it is. Okay. Found it. $1,900 just right there. Just don't break it. Yep, 31.5. And really, that 500 means there could be something else out here. Some other small object we can get to make it 32, but that's what I was saying. 31,000 was going to be our mark, and here we are. Put that there. I might double check these rooms real quick. If the clown comes out and kills me, that's on me. Whatever. But it's definitely worth checking. Matt, I get my gas turned back on tomorrow, or at least I should, if all goes well. My gas. Yeah, I'd love to be able to cook something on the stove once in a while. Things are pretty good, dude. Just hanging out. We hit YouTube partner over here finally, so that was nice. And I'm working on a schedule and some recording things for Twitch and YouTube, and it's been good. I like it. I like it a lot. Oops. Oh, man. I think I have I don't know how many videos now, but upload. Oh, look, is that a trank gun? It is a trank gun. There you go. Game on now. I'm getting close to 1,400 videos on this channel, and then live streams. I just started doing them consistently. So that's been helping a lot. The lives are really, really helping more than anything. Oh, wait. Is that... It is in here. Oh, it's not. Where's that other box? Where the hell did that thing just go? There it is. Damn, we are 1,000 away. That's so tough. Alright, I guess I gotta take this off then. So I can get that box, but I can get this. That'll actually put us up to 6,000, I think, next box for health. Not a big deal. I actually don't mind that. I don't mind it. For the BookTube channel, if it reaches 100 subs this year, I'll start doing 3 videos a month, not 2. With 32 subs. Oh, that's not bad. Yo, man, okay. Yeah, and it's fascinating stuff you do. Fascinating people you talk to. Your work is fascinating. Like, everything you do is really cool. I like it. That's like my other YouTube channel, though. I probably have, like, maybe 30 videos on there, if that. And, you know, they're just more kind of, like, focused on certain topics and things. They're longer videos, too. Like, some are, you know, an hour long or more. Nothing super crazy over there. But I haven't done anything with that channel in a while. I've been trying to refocus on everything here because, well, here and then on the Twitch channel, because I really want to make sure I knock those out before I work on anything else. Putting together recommendation. Oh, I know, dude. I can't even imagine all the stuff you got to do and how time-consuming that is. All right, let's see. Essentially, I'm running my 2 channels, one for work, one for my podcast. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, nothing in there. It's pretty chill level 2 so far. Better quota. Our last level 2. Our quota was so bad. I think we made like $41,000. I mean, just nothing. Absolutely nothing. What the fuck? That's a trudge. There's our first trudge of the day. That's cool. He's going to be in the way. You know what? I forgot I had this, though. We got a freaking trank gun, dude. This is going to take a while, but it's okay. The heavier creatures, you can go side to side like this, and they just take damage. It's nice. All right, All right, stop spinning. You need to go down. Alright, 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 stop spinning. You need to go down. Alri Excellent. I like that quite a bit. Don't like that. I hate when the door comes flying off. All right. This we could probably just drag back, I think. I mean, I could put it on the cart, maybe. That phone's bothering me a lot. It's driving me crazy. Yeah, I think we'll just take this whole thing back and then start with that room. I think there might be more stuff in there. I just didn't really get a chance to check. Yeah, dude, Matt, I always forget that. I've been so used to not having one for so many levels that I'm like, hey, I actually have a freaking trank gun. I can use that. Like, yes, let's go. Do you have anything exciting or any events coming up, Matt? Anything like that? If you want to share, you're more than welcome to. There should be a tier 1 enemy on here somewhere. If it's an eye, that sucks. Nothing I can do about that. And I feel like it might be because I haven't seen it yet. But this room right here, I want to just double check that we didn't miss anything in here. Anything on the chairs? Any, like, ID cards or anything up here? Podcast appearance at the end of March talking about my books. Okay. First book turns 1 next Wednesday. That's awesome. Booktube to 100 subs. Yeah, for sure. To Booktube. I don't know if you could ever stream doing any kind of work or anything on there. That might help a little bit. Do a little multitasking or something. All right, nothing there. Dude, what is this tier 1 enemy? It's got to be an eye. I mean, we would have seen something by now, I feel like. See ya. Haven't had time. Yeah, I feel you. I actually didn't even have alerts on this channel. Once I hit partner, I was like, I got to set some alerts up or something because that's ridiculous. But yeah, I mean, it's just so hard to take a look at that kind of stuff. All right. sucks we couldn't find that little guy, you know, whoever it was, and get the orb from him. Alright, nothing in there. What's our shop looking like here? It's a little cheaper. I guess I'll just get all these blue boxes out of here and then figure out what's left. I think I grabbed a speed already. 8,000. No, I must not have. Oh, they're all three right here. What am I, stupid? Alright, well, we could do that. And then maybe the strength, if it'll let me. Is it just this one out here? Speed. Yeah, okay. So we'll leave that speed then. I usually only get 2 at a time anyway, so that's fine. Do some of that. Oh, not the Headman Manor. Oh my god. Actually, what do I need here still? So we have another speed out there. We have another stamina out there. Another health out there. We got jump. We got a strength. 3 crouch rest. 3 ranges. And then I guess a player map count? Yeah, I have no upgrades. Okay, yep. God. Yo. Well. Let me get this plate. I was thinking about multi-streaming YouTube and TikTok at some point. That might be kind of fun. What a fwigma that telly is. What a funny fucking fwigma. What a fwiggy wiggy. Ever thought about French toast? Yeah. Man, that was so freaking random. But that was so fucking funny. And he was like, never? I mean, he looked shocked. And I was like, yeah, I don't think I've ever ordered French toast anywhere at a restaurant or anything. But I haven't even thought about it. Like, you know, outside of somebody, you know, like Telly mentioning it or a friend mentioning, you know, they had French toast for breakfast or whatever. You know, it's never been something I'm like, man, I kind of want French toast. That was crazy. Back-to-back days I heard about French toast. And then I ate some for the first time in maybe forever. I don't even know. Yeah, I told my dad, I'm like, dude, the last time I've even seen French toast in person was when you ordered it at the bar we went to 8 years ago. He was like, I don't even remember that bar. I was like, yeah, it doesn't exist anymore. Good stuffed French toast sometimes. Stuffed French toast is probably awesome. Yeah, I've never, like, I don't know. Telly had some French toast sticks the other day. She said they fucked hard. Which is really nice, because... Oh, come on, asshole. She deserves some deliciousness in her life right now. Come on. Just take some damage, asshole. You know, you're wasting our time, birthday boy. You're wasting our time. There's that statue over there, too. I gotta be careful of that thing. There's a TV in here, which, that sucks. But the TV, I think I can just slide on over myself. Jar Nutella, you spoonful. Yeah, jar Nutella sounds good. Nutella's just fucking awesome. Like chocolate and hazelnut. Do you remember when they tried to market that as being healthy? Like, how the audacity. I could not believe that shit. And every one of us at the time was like, I don't think so. It's really good, and there's nothing wrong with eating it, but there's no way that's a healthy alternative to anything. And it's not, of course. But it was just so funny that that was like their whole marketing campaign at first. Well, it's got nuts in it. It's like, yeah, well, so does fucking peanut butter. You know. There are healthy alternatives to each of those things, but like, bruh. What are y'all talking about? You ever had Nutella on like vanilla ice cream? Yo, talk about something that fucks hard. That shit fucks real hard. So it's healthy. Oh, I know. Of course, Chroma, of course. Well, we'll just say that until they find out. Picked up some around Christmas because I craved it. Now I just eat it. Oh, dude. Yeah, well, Nutella's fucking amazing. I might actually get some next time I do some store stuff, too. Nutella and bananas? Oh, fuck. That stuff's good, too. Oh, man. Nutella and banana sandwiches. Yep. Oh, yes. So good. So freaking good. There's quite a few more rooms in here, I think. This statue, I can probably just drag the whole way, but I think it might be easier to just bring the cart. We'll see what happens. He's trying to get away from me here. Don't do it, Statch. Statchel page over here. Alright. Just try to turn through the hallway. That's good. Dip salt and vinegar chips into it. Telly, we used to make chocolate-covered potato chips. That shit's so fucking good. Like, it's ridiculous how good that combination is. Oh, man, that stuff's so tasty. Sourdough bread. Sourdough bread is fucking amazing. Sourdough bread's just like life-giving. If I had to only eat sourdough bread for the rest of my life, I would not be opposed to that. I discovered it way too late in life. Like, probably in my late 20s. I had never even heard of it otherwise. In fact, I was, like, afraid to try it because it's called sourdough bread. And then I had it, and I'm like, you gotta be kidding. This is fucking incredible. It's the best bread. What the fuck was that? Why'd that statue just move like that? Yeah, that was crazy. I don't know what that was just now. Have you ever had like a really like cold drink at a restaurant or something, and the table is set up just right where if you put the drink like the plastic cup down on the table, it starts to kind of slide across on whatever condensation and air and stuff is on there. That's kind of what that reminded me of. Many things are great chocolate covered. I agree. I enjoy some chocolate. Okay. Alright, this fucking Statch is being an asshole. There you go. Hungry now? I'm literally starving. My stomach has been making noises this whole time. So I know what I'm having. I'm having some more hot links after this. Whoa, marshmallow foreskin. Really? It's the first sighting of him today. His design is pretty similar to the Trudge. Little tiny dickhead on top of his big body. Peanut butter toast is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I guess it's close to lunchtime. Yeah, there you go. It's close to lunchtime in Tellyland. Lunchtime. We're gonna eat a sandwich. Come here. This is that. Oh, good, vase. Damn, look at all these rooms still. Bro, I feel like we have so much money. Make me something so I don't have to walk. Yeah, that'd be good. Or you convince a Fwigma to get you a double cheeseburger. I kind of want one of those, but I think I may pass. Because we're a bit sore today. I love the way Telly talks. Fwigma? Nope. I'm calling me a Fwigma. You Fwigma. I do want your mom to learn what a Fwigma is at some point, though. I think that would be great. And pretty important. I feel like you could just show her Luna and be like, this is a Fwigma. And she'd understand, you know? She knows you. Wow. What a... That's some Fwigma shit right there. Yeah, Telly does. It's great. I love the way Telly talks. Telly gives us a lot of good voice lines. Okay, come on. Okay, bloke. That's a good one. That's actually a really good one. Speaking of blokes, I was watching that show on YouTube, but the Australia version, and there's a lot of blokes happening in there. I heard that about 1,000,000 times. I'm like, I better get used to this. They were just bloking off all over the place. Roll. I did. That marshmallow was, oh, hello. Marshmallow got rolled. Speaking of rolling to death, let's do this one, too. See, he's so light, though. He doesn't roll very well. Like, I mean, he rolls. He just doesn't take damage from it. I can't remember the name of it. I told you about it yesterday. Traders, or the Traders, or something like that. I know, I couldn't fucking remember the name of it in the moment, All I was thinking about was blokes. And once blokes get in my head, I'm like, yeah, bloke. Let me flare my cheeks out when I say bloke. Bloke. That's how my grandfather always described movies and stuff. He'd be like, what's that movie with the guy from that thing? And he plays that guy in that movie. And my mom would know what he's talking about somehow. I wouldn't know a goddamn thing. Freaking blokes everywhere. Dude, I can feel my cheeks just oscillating. It's crazy when I do that. Telly? What is it? Why? I see a cute hamster and I don't know why. Oh no, what are you doing? Don't roll out of there, you asshole. Oh, what? It was funny. I was just like, wait a minute. What's happened? What's happening? What's going on? I see a birthday bitch. Where's he at? We'll bring him to us. Wait, where is he? Oh, there he is. I mean, the orbs we're farming is actually giving us quite a bit of money, so that's nice. We'll be able to make some more on that. You know what that hamster always reminds me of now? Is that open up the skies thing you showed me. Open up the skies. All right, get that in there. Your bloke just knocked on the door. Alright, where is this Fwiggy hunter? This Fwigma hunter. Yeah, okay. Alright, Marshmallow is down. Hunter is down. We're good to go. Bella, that clip though, right? That shit was so funny. We just went in the, Mira sent it to the Discord. We just go into the sushi room and start shooting Bella. And she's like, hey, yo, bitch, and then dies. That was so funny. Singing tuna time. Yeah, the tuna time was so funny. It was so unexpected and hilarious. I was like, yo, that's actually, that's so goddamn good. Like, what timing? It's tuna time. Especially playing Lockdown and then tuna time's going on. Yo, you know it's a good day. What do we got here? We're going to have the speed. We're going to have the strength. We're going to have... Actually, I'll just buy the strength. What am I doing? Just buy it. Take it. It does get pretty stuck in heads. All right, that's a good thing. As microwaving food and heard you say open up the skies. Reminded me of the clip grabbed yesterday. It said Molly and Brim. Oh my god, I love that. Yeah, that I still got to upload that clip of me. I just don't know if it would even make sense because, you know, you have to know how easily I am influenced by voice lines. But that clip of me going Molly, and then a Molly lands in front of me, and I'm like, ah, fuck, there is a Molly, and I literally die from it. That was so bad. All right, what do we have in there? So I took the map count. We have a speed, 3 ranges, 3 crouch rests, and then I can take 3 more boxes of something. So it's going to be these strengths for sure. And I guess the jump. I know what you're talking about. That voice line. I totally know that voice line. It's tuna time. Tuna time. Testicular. Oh, good. I like when the cart just goes all limp for some reason to the side. Means thank you. Oh, what? Really? Testicular thank you. If I could spell, I'd know for sure. What the fuck is that? Oh, it's Ann Headman. Let him gain speed so he takes damage. My message? Wait, which one? Oh. Interview has failed again, so just send ticket to Twitch. Oh, okay, yeah. That's weird. I know, that whole thing is so strange. Did you ask Sir Dan about that? That stupid baby. Alright, goodbye. Boy, a whole bunch of new enemies on this one. Alright, well, there's all our orbs right away. Didn't have issues with it. She may be able to help you, like, take care of it, though. Because, I mean, I just never have any experience with that kind of thing. We don't have that over here, so I wouldn't even know. Oh, did I go upstairs yet? No, I don't know. I did see a lot of people were having issues with that, though, so it's got to be a fairly common problem and a fairly, like, regular thing to fix. Twitch Ticket might actually be able to help out with that. It's tuna time. Tuna time in lockdown protocol. What a good raid. Alright, after this run, I have to do something real quick, and then... Well, I guess I actually have time now. You know, if the monsters respawn, who gives a shit? I actually don't care. I'd rather steal their orbs anyway. Where's this fucking thing? Yeah, that's good. 6-letter word, and I spelled it wrong. All right. Salisbury spake? Yeah, Salisbury spake. Salisbury steak and potatoes is I like that shit a lot, Listo. Like I really do. If you put a lot of salt and pepper on that, which I don't know. You don't like salt that much, but I love salt and pepper. I throw that shit on those potatoes. Oh my god, it's good. Although the gravy is so good by itself, like you throw that shit on the potatoes too. I was talking about this yesterday, but like I was hoping to get. Well, I went over to do some work at my parents' house, and we were going to eat something, but my dad ended up making that French toast randomly. It was so funny. He said, my mom said, hey, what should we have for dinner? Is there anything close by we can go get real quick? And my dad's like, oh, that Chinese food we always have is real good. That sounds good. We haven't had that in a while. My mom was like, you sure? Is that what you're feeling? And he's like, yeah, we haven't had it in forever. It might be pretty good. Then he immediately got up as I'm looking at the menu and he starts making French toast. Like, it was his idea. It was so funny. The French toast was fucking incredible. But I was like, wait, what the hell happened to the Chinese food? I was going to take some home, too. Oh my god, I fucking love... That's so funny. Like, I love salt so much. So, when we were talking about it the other day, and you and Bleezy were like, yeah, just not a huge fan of salt, I was like, man, you would not like the way I cook then, which I totally understand, because I put an abnormal amount of salt on stuff. Oh my god! This fucking thing! Dude! Oh, it makes me so angry. Just running things into the wall. And, you know, I'm trying to do that so it's safe. This thing breaks by the wind blowing. God damn. Just gotta lift up and keep the momentum going. Ah, oh, Jesus, this thing is so annoying. Look. And now it won't move past that. God damn it, come on. Just get in the extraction and be out of my way. Thank you. Imagine it falls over. Lemon pepper's fucking amazing. Lemon pepper wings, lemon pepper anything is really good. It's just such a great combination of flavors. Is that a fucking cauldron box? God damn it. Not like this. Not the cauldron box. At least we got a good run going with some traction on it. We got a good one brewing over here. Oh. I think I'm just going to go ahead and extract that. There was something else large over there. What the hell was that? Also, oh, there's a few more rooms. I probably should have waited. I can pull that out or not. That's too late. I don't want to risk it. I might even be able to pull it out and stop the extraction, but just no reason to risk it with the cart and everything. I thought it was just 2 rooms over here, but there's a top and a bottom to this room, which is not going to be good because there might be something up there. And then that's just a potion ball, so that's not a big deal. But yeah, look, there's a few other rooms over there, it looks like. This is the outside, so there shouldn't be anything crazy out here, really. Item or two. Oh, okay. I hope there's nothing in that balcony area there. Sword is not a big deal. Timepiece is going to be kind of annoying, huh? Let's see what's in here. Hopefully nothing. Awesome. Okay, good. So I can bring this upstairs then. I think I'm going to get the sword in the cart too, actually. There's just not a whole lot of stuff that I need to really worry about. There we go. Yes, this will all fit pretty good. Okay. Oh, you know what, though? Is that going to get stuck on that ceiling part? Sure does. So I think if I go backwards, maybe it won't, but it still might even because it's such a long, like, thing. No, it fit fine. Okay, cool. That's what I like to see. Okay. Ah, get the fuck out of here. I was going to say, that sword's really going to prevent me from going up the, like, foot-high steps. I think something might have spawned back in, so I'm just going to take a look real quick. Oh, this thing's here. Oh, there's another thing over there. What the hell's wrong with me? How did I forget all that stuff? Brother, what are you doing? Alright, I think I want to throw this in here. And maybe this, just because it's so big. Alright, cool. We're going to take a drive here with the cart. See if there are more items that I left behind, but more than anything, if somebody spawned back in, we're going to take their orbs, because I really would love that extra money right now. You are a Fwigma. There's a baby. Okay, perfect. Boy, it's so funny. When I trank the dog and the dog cries, it's really sad to me. When I trank this stupid baby and the baby cries, I'm just like, shut the fuck up. I am a Fwigma. You sure are, Bella. Yeah, what up, Sarah? How you doing? Good to see you. What are you up to today? Do you have any stream plans or anything? Let us know. This gentleman's got me by the Fwigma. Working on some art for the debut later this year. Hey, let's go. That's what I'm talking about. The only thing better than a debut is a night view, am I right? Sorry. Anyway, let's move on from the dad jokes. Wait a minute. Okay. If that Bella doesn't mess with me, then we should be okay. What the hell? Oh! Bella's fucking kicking the headman around. That's so funny. What the hell? Yeah, the baby's not going to do anything to me. This Bella just got to stay away. Yeah, I have a couple of things to do after stream and before the next stream, which we shall tackle very shortly, actually. Okay. I'm staying away. Thank you, Bella. We're doing our lockdown recording on Friday. That'll be pretty fun. Also, anybody here, if you guys want the lockdown role in the Discord so you know when we're playing, what we're doing, and you don't have it yet, let me know. It's also a great place to organize those kind of games if you want to, because you can just, like, at the people that want that role. There we go. Here we go. Get all this trash in here. I hope that thing gets fixed real quick, because that's so frustrating. Makes absolutely no sense. 10,000. That's a nice strength right there. All right, I'm going to leave that one because I'm going to take the 2 speeds next. We'll just pack a bunch of crystals in here, I guess. Maybe another health pack. Why not? Don't understand. Yeah, I mean, that doesn't make any sense. Tax stuff is like that, though. I don't know why. When I got the job out here at Under Armour, they kept saying I lived in Las Vegas, Maryland, which 1, doesn't exist, and 2, makes no sense. So it's like, it just kept saying that, and I couldn't get my paperwork approved. So they had to fix that. Yeah, it's stupid. Automated systems are just so dumb sometimes, especially if they, like, have information stored on you already, like in some system or database or background check or any of that shit. And it's just like, well, it doesn't match up with what we know. And it's like, well, who cares what you know? It matters what's actual. All right, so that's going to be a speed, 2 strength, 2 health. That's 5 total items in the shop. I can take 5 more, which I'm going to think are probably, maybe, I want to take those speeds. Crouch rest, probably. Yeah, crouch rest and speed is what we'll take, I guess. I'll leave the jump. If we have a swift room, I might just take the jump anyway, but yeah, I won't need a jump on this one at all, so it's okay. McJorkin Station. Ice block. Ice bloke. Oh, shit. A lot of hunters today, man. I swear. It's crazy. Normally, he would have shot me before I even saw him, so... That was a good one. There's a duck who's just continuously running away from me. He knows I'm dangerous. Oh, that's a whole army of grandpas for some reason. I don't know why. Excellent. What now? Anything up here? I don't think so. This little deal over here might actually be an extraction, like a close extraction, which hopefully it's not, because that kind of messes up the flow of the rest of the map, but we'll see. Oh, good, okay. Yeah, if this was an extraction up here, that would have been very unfortunate. Grandpas. Oh my god, I know. Just all of them firing at each other and everything. It is crazy. I one time had like a massive sub drop when we were doing Chaos, and it spawned in just, I mean, like dozens and dozens of things, which was crazy. So we had gnomes everywhere, just, you know, heads all over the place, huntsmen shooting at stuff. It was just crazy. Absolute freaking chaos. Good time, and I did not get very far, but, you know. Okay, what do we got up here? Wow. So this room just has a bunch of big things in it. That's good. And not anything super valuable either. Like that explosive barrel's pretty good, but like look at this thing. Takes up a lot of space, and yet it's worth like $2,000 something. Like big deal. Then you got that big giant ice block. That's going to be the same as the small ice block, except takes up a ton of space. Flamethrower is always annoying. Yeah, the flamethrower is larger than this, like, science station printer thing here. But also takes up, like, way more space. I don't know. It is what it is. We'll go over there and grab those things one by one and bring them down. It's going to be interesting trying to get them all in the extraction, though. Into the extraction. Damn. Wish I had seen that. Boy, there's another one of these things. Fucking piss jar container. $2,400 for that. Like, come on, man. But I believe since this room has so much big shit in it, there probably won't be a whole lot of giant or large objects throughout the rest of the map, I'm thinking. Hoping. Because this is kind of, like, inconvenient as hell. Oh, what the hell? Where am I? I'm in a room that I didn't realize I didn't need to be in. I went the wrong way. Trying to clear out this thing over here, and I ended up looking at more items. I think that big ice block has to go for sure. The flamethrower and the other piss jar. Oh, there's a phone up here too? Wow. I might have to just leave that until the next extraction, I guess. Yeah, this ice block, later levels, this thing is so not worth moving. It's just so big and easy to break, but also just not worth enough. Like, look how large this thing is, and it's only 11,000. And this is like a higher end one. I think they cap out at $12,000. It's just like, what are we even bothering for, you know? Here, obviously, it counts because I could buy an upgrade or two with this, some crystals, something like that. But later on, it's like it doesn't cover anything. All right. How we gonna do this? Probably stand it up, I would think. Move that guy in. And this guy, and then we can slide you right here. Cool. 62,000, not bad. Not bad at all. So the thing that's kind of tough, though, is we have to find a place to drop... Oh, drop this sack off. Come on. Sometimes you can throw those guys and, like, hit them on the ground and they don't take damage for some reason. That's a bit annoying. Alright, let's get this. And then I guess we'll try and get both of those larger objects like onto the cart and around the cart, and maybe just roll them to the next extraction, unload that shite. Ah, that's really not how I wanted that to go in there. Come on. You absolute wanker. Oh, no. Yeah, see, I kind of have like a little valley there now I can nestle the piss jars in. And as long as I don't turn too quick or sharp, it should stay on there pretty well. Skull? See, I just dropped it on the ground. I smashed it on the ground and it didn't do anything. It make me a little angry. What the fuck? God, any one of these could be an extraction over here, too. I might as well clear this room while I'm here. If I can just get... Yeah, these are small enough objects where they'll fit in the cart pretty nicely, I would think. This mug always reminds me of Lockdown. Because there's all those mugs you can use to, like, kill people and stuff. They do a lot of damage from the back, but they don't do shit from the front. And then also they break, which is funny. So, like, if you have the item and you do a lot of damage with it, it's just gone. Like, well, that's a shame. I don't think that's an extraction over there, is it? Maybe it is. Maybe it's a little one. Oh, it is. Okay. That explosive barrel is going to mess things up a little bit, though. I could leave this outside of the extraction and use this to push the extraction. But the sack is going to go over here also. Yeah, because I want to get the flamethrower and the piss jars in there, you know? And then we could have this other sack. Well, not the other. The only sack, I guess, sit outside of de-extraction. Look how big these piss jars are, just taking up space, man. All right, cool. That can go here. And now we got a nice wide open cart to grab whatever from. Oh, yeah, stuff everywhere. Calculators and USB drives and stuff. Dude, Laser Boy's so fucking funny. He was fixing some stuff on his PC the other day. And he had his camera on, of course, but he was going to, like, lean over to do some stuff to the thing. And he's like, let me just cover my camera so y'all don't see me doing some weird shit. And I don't know why, but for some reason, that sentence just made me laugh so hard. See me doing some weird shit. Like, what the fuck does that mean? He's like, yeah, I don't know. I'm just going to be leaning over in the camera and everything. So fucking funny. And this is the other extraction. Okay. Oh, you know it. That's all I do. I love the weird shit, though. Probably shouldn't have done that, because here's the thing. I don't have range, so if the orb was like to fly across the room... Oh, shit. Did I just do that? That damage? That's a shame if I did. At least feed me some sourdough breadcrumbs, though. That would be nice. Sourdough breadcrumbs. Okay, so tonight on Twitch, we're going to check out Tanglewood. If there's people for Lockdown, we'll do some Lockdown also. But I think we'll just check out Tangle and Wood for a little bit. Yeah, it's it looks good from what I understand. Oh, there's a duck. Yeah, because I had a problem with the other updates. Like, you know, they're cool maps and stuff, but the maps are completely different from what they were before. So it's not even like, you know, oh, it's a map rework. It's just totally new maps for Grafton and Bleasdale and that. So with Tanglewood, they kept it, you know, fairly similar, but it just looks cool, you know? Love the basement. I can't wait. Yeah, I can't wait to watch, or not watch, but play the game. Oh, come on. Come on, Skull. See what I mean? I bounced it twice. Look, I'm hitting it all over the thing, and it's not taking damage. Like, stop that thing. What are you doing? Yeah, because I love when the house stays the house, you know? Yeah, because I didn't like the Grafton update either. Like, it's just a new map. Like, call it what it is, you know? I liked the Grafton farmhouse before they did that, too. So I was really sad when it went away. It's a cool new map. It just doesn't really, you know... It's just... call it what it is. It's not recognizable. It looks like people run... Exactly, yeah. And see, I like that. Because Chroma, like, I liked the house. I liked the layout. I liked the simplicity of it. I like that you could just go in and play a couple of quick Phasmo games in Tanglewood. You know, you didn't have to do, like, a farmhouse takes forever for me. Yeah, oh, they made a lot of changes. The new family was living in the past. Alright, let's just check that last room. I guess we don't need to be this thorough with one more extraction still, but the map itself is just so weird. We're kind of like all over the place on this map. Boy, the cart is really heavy. Like, I have 4 strength, and this thing is barely moving. God, what a long staircase. I was on that staircase for a decade. How annoying are those phones? I swear, man. And who the hell's calling? Who's calling my guy over here? Alright. Last room. Hopefully nothing crazy in here. And then we're on our way. Y'all, nice, okay. Oh my god, come on. This freaking cart and these stairs. Look at this. Bruh. You're joking. We're in strong mode, too. May have gone the wrong way there. These extractions are quite close together. I don't know if I ever checked in here, did I? I must have, okay. This map, I'm so notorious for leaving things behind without even realizing it. That, this, and this. Beautiful. Look at that sack. $105,000. I like when you do a big sack on the first extraction, and then the second one, you make that sack even larger. Just adding money. We'll look at our shop, and then we'll probably do a little ending stream in a bit after the shop and everything. Get ready for the Twitch stream tonight. See if anybody wants to do some lockdown or something before or after. I'd like to eat at some point today, too. That'd be a good idea. Sir, just die. Thank you. I think we got 3 orbs from that hunter, too. That was actually pretty good. Very nice. Okay. Let's see what the shop has to offer. 133 is nice. No weapons I want, but we have a fully manipulated shop, so that's good. I don't think I'll be able to get all this stuff. But there are a few things I definitely want to get out of the way first. Speed, for sure. Crouch rest we want back, of course. Strength is just an option. 4 strength is good, so I don't necessarily need more of it. Yeah, we don't get the strength this time. We'll get it next time. Okay, they're all $10,000. What the hell? But we'll definitely get a couple more crystals as well. Beautiful. So we'll have 2 strength inside our shop. Alright, cool. If we got 2 strength, let's take the range 2. Just knock that out. Take another jump for fun. 2 strength, 3 range, 1 of those. Okay, so I'll do 4 stamina now. And that's all the upgrades we'll need. Now everything else is just extra on top. Good, a museum too, so we get to miss that map. Speeds there. Okay, yeah, everything's logged in. Everything is gone in. I always do stuff before I start the next map, even if I'm ending, just to save it. And then once we start the next map, all that stuff registers that we just did, all the upgrades, and it'll be here next time we go for it. So that's not the worst way to end what was a very tragic run earlier. But thank you all for hanging out. I will see you on the Twitch stream tonight. And probably, I don't know if I'll stream tomorrow, because I have that thing happening tomorrow with the gas company. So we might stream on YouTube before that happens, but I also might just record all morning until they get here. And then afterwards, I might actually stream on Twitch tomorrow night when they leave. That's actually not a bad idea. If all goes well and it's quick, then I probably will just stream on Twitch tomorrow night. But Friday is not a streaming day. Friday we're doing recording and stuff. So, yeah, I appreciate you all. Thank you for being here. And if you all have streams or anything going on tonight, tomorrow, I hope they go well. I will see you later. Bye.